Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, part 32. So, this is going to be another slow episode of Cancelled, but it's not much I can do about that. I mean, the amount of movies that have been delayed recently has kind of stagnated, although that can always change. You never know when a mass crop of movies gets thrown off the calendar. But as of right now, things have definitely slowed down to a crawl. But two movies did get delayed today, and because it meets my criteria, I have to make a canceled video on it. So here we are. So the two movies that have been delayed are both from Dreamworks and Universal. Boss Baby 2 and The Bad Guys have been delayed. So we might as well go over the more significant movie, The Boss Baby Family Business. It's getting moved from March to September. Now, I know for all you Boss Baby fans out there, all you Boss Baby stans, you're all probably very sad, you're crying. I get it, I understand. This was one of, if not the most anticipated movie of next year, without a doubt. I mean, forget Black Widow, forget Dune, forget what else is coming out next year. There's so many movies. Fast Furious 9. I would have said The Batman, but it got moved to 2022, which makes me sad. But all those other movies are trash. Trash. In comparison to Boss Baby Family Business. All right. This was the big movie of next year. And now it's been delayed by 6 months. So for anybody who was willing to camp out, if people even still do that for movies, I doubt it. And this is like the pre-pandemic days. I don't think so. But for anybody who was planning on doing something special, sorry, but you're gonna have to move those plans an additional 6 months. So yeah, this is a real tragedy because it was supposed to come out March 26, 2021, and it had a trailer. It started its marketing, and I was like, okay, it'll come out in March. But then DreamWorks said, nope, we're moving it to September. Now, I think, well, obviously coronavirus is the big obvious reason, but I think another reason they moved it so far was because, I mean, let's be real, they've already sacrificed two sequels. First, they sacrificed Trolls World Tour, and that caused a lot of drama with theaters, particularly AMC. You all know what happened with that. And then recently they put The Croods 2 out, and although it's done relatively well, for pandemic standards, it's definitely not a success, not by any means. So I guess DreamWorks in their head, they're like, okay, we sacrificed Trolls 2, we sacrificed Croods 2. We are not sacrificing Boss Baby 2. Because the first Boss Baby, as dumb of an idea as it was, it made a lot of money. It made almost $500 million. Yeah, right here. Oh, yeah, actually more than $500 million. And that's crazy for a movie where the only real gimmick was, oh, look, Alec Baldwin is voicing a baby. That's the one thing the movie had going for it. The one gimmick. And it worked to perfection. Which is why the sequel even exists in the first place. So, yeah, it's... Honestly, I think it's... what the real tragedy is? That a movie like Megamind, a really good movie like Megamind, never got a sequel, even though I think it should have. But this gets a sequel. I'm telling you, we live in a cruel, cruel world. An absolute cruel world. So yeah, enough about Boss Baby and Alec Baldwin and all that. We have another DreamWorks movie that hasn't gotten any marketing yet. Doesn't have like a trailer, a poster, anything. It's called The Bad Guys. For some reason, I think of The Boys. Probably because, I don't know. It's just weird. That's just how my brain works. Like the first thing I thought about was The Boys. So it's about villains. You got 5 villains. You got Mr. Wolf, Mr. Snake, Mr. Piranha, Mr. Shark, and Miss Tarantula. These 5. So it's basically, I guess you can say Suicide Squad, because that was about a bunch of villains, although they didn't really act like villains, more like anti-heroes. Whatever. It's probably the same thing here. You know how much I care about this when I'm referencing other more well-known uh, properties like the Poison Suicide Squad. But anywho, The Bad Guys was supposed to come out September 17th. It's now been pushed to 2022. They set a release date. They'll say a release date soon, but yeah, it's in 2022. So yeah, I don't know what to say about The Bad Guys because I have no real expectations. I don't even know what it is. Apparently, it's based off a Scholastic book series, kind of like how Captain Underpants, that was a book series that became a movie, and I know they're adapting another one of those things. Dogman, I think that's coming to DreamWorks. DreamWorks really likes taking books and turning them to movies. They did Shrek, they did it to How to Train Your Dragon. So now I, hold on, let me do my research. I don't think, I think Boss Baby was an original concept. I might be thinking of another movie. Yeah, I think I am. But anyhow, I'm rambling. Yeah, that's it. I know it's not exciting, but that's all I got. So yeah, Boss Baby 2 got delayed 6 months, real tragedy. And The Bad Guys is moving to, well, in a few days it'll be next year, but as of right now it'll be 2 years from now. So yeah, that's a kick in the teeth to March. I don't know what else is coming out in March. I know Raya and the Last Dragon. I forget the name of that movie. That's coming out in March, but that's going to be on Disney Plus and theaters at the same time. Morbius with Jared Leto, the Marvel movie, that's still coming out in March. I don't think it will last. I highly doubt it will stay there. Uh, I don't know about April. April's looking kind of iffy. I think by May, June, these delays will stop for a time, unless things hit apocalyptic levels, which I hope not. But yeah. But other than that, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share. If you want to check out more videos like this, I got a playlist on the homepage with all previous canceled episodes I did this year. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Made over 30. I didn't think I would make over 20, but here we are. I know this. I'm gonna say this series is gonna stop at 40. I want it to stop at 40, but I thought it would stop at 30, and it didn't. So yeah, I don't know how long this series is gonna go on. As long as this stuff keeps happening, I'm still gonna make canceled episodes. So yeah, the series currently doesn't have an end date in sight. So you want to check out all previous episodes I've made, go right ahead. Also got 2 other playlists. I got box office predictions where I go over, I predict the box office for movies that managed to come out in theaters. I recently did, Wonder Woman 1984 and some others. Yeah. Just thinking about Wonder Woman 1984. Yikes. Jeez, I heard that was a bad, bad movie. But you want to check those out, go right ahead. Also got box office recaps where I go over the box office results for a month or 2 months because I've changed the style of it. I'm going to do one for December and January. That won't come out till February, though, so you have to wait until then. But yeah, other than that, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.